day, everyone. Isn't it simply a most delightful morning? The world is positively brimming with possibilities. And for today's possibility, I shall present to you a diary of a girl with a heart full of dreams and a mind brimming with stories. The Diary of Little Anne Shirley. A story by L.M. Montgomery entitled Anne of Green Gables. The day I arrived at Green Gables. Dear Diary, today was the most surprising days of my life. I arrived at Green Gables and met Matthew Cuthbert. He was very quiet but kind. He listened patiently while I talked about everything that came to my mind. When we reached the house, I met his sister, Marilla Cuthbert. Unfortunately, they were expecting a boy to help them on the farm, not a girl like me. I was afraid they would send me back to the orphanage. Even though Marilla was strict, I hoped with all my heart that they would let me stay. My new best friend. Dear Diary, today I met the most wonderful friend I could ever ask for. Her name is Diana Barry. We immediately became best friends and promised to be kindred spirits. Diana understands my imagination and enjoys my stories. For the first time in my life, I feel like I truly belong somewhere. Having a best friend makes life in Avonlea even more beautiful and exciting. My troubles at school. Dear Diary, school in Avonlea has been full of adventures and a few embarrassing moments. One boy named Gilbert Blythe teased me by calling me carrots because of my red hair. I became so angry that I hit him with my slate. After that day, I refused to talk to him at all. Even though sometimes I get into trouble, I work very hard in school because I want to succeed and make Marilla and Matthew proud of me. Learning from my mistakes. Dear Diary, I have learned that my imagination can sometimes lead me into trouble. One time, I accidentally gave Diana raspberry cordial that turned out to be wine, which made her very sick. Her mother became very angry with me and did not allow us to see each other for a while. I felt terrible and ashamed, but the experience taught me to be more careful and responsible. Achieving my dreams. Dear Diary, today I felt so proud of myself because all my hard work in school has paid off. I studied very hard and eventually earned the chance to attend Queen's Academy. Even though life was not always easy for me, I never gave up on my dreams. Matthew and Marilla supported me, and their belief in me helped me grow into a more responsible and determined person. A difficult goodbye. Dear Diary, life at Green Gables changed again when something very sad happened. Matthew passed away, and it was a heartbreaking moment for all of us. I decided to stay in Avonlea and help Marilla instead of leaving for another opportunity. Although it was a difficult decision, I realized that Green Gables is my true home, and I wanted to stay with the people who cared for me and who I cared for. Anne's life in Avonlea taught her many lessons about friendship, responsibility, and perseverance. Even though she started life as an orphan, she eventually found love, family, and a place she truly belonged. Her story reminds us that the heart grows quietly in the small and often unnoticed moments of life, and that even the gentlest dream and the tiniest spark of hope can shape the person we are becoming, and that every feeling, every longing, and every stumble along the way is part of the tapestry that makes our lives beautifully and painfully our own. And that concludes my presentation about Anne Shirley of Green Gables by L.M. Montgomery. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time.